Hello, welcome to the second episode of Analyzing Staples of Horror. I'm so glad this didn't take me 3 months to finish, like it did last time. But I'm proud to say that this is probably one of the best things I've ever created on this channel, especially because it involves so much research, so much diving into to know what you're doing and to know what you're talking about. And I'm just really glad I'm able to put out this passion project and for people to watch it. It's just really cool in my opinion. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Like I mentioned last episode, there is going to be 4 sections in this video. I considered doing the fifth, where it was just another interview or another deep dive into what it was like in the actual universe, but for time purposes and because I'm trying to get this out as quick as I possibly can, um, decided to cut that. So there's going to be 4 sections on screen. You'll see them right here, same as the last video, but without the fifth. And without further ado, we'll dive straight into the first section. The origins of the backrooms are fairly straightforward, originating from a simple 4chan post well dating over 4 years ago, where it was just an anonymous person just taking a picture of a slightly tilted image of a yellow colored hallway. The hallway itself felt unsettling since people didn't know what it was or where it was from, which especially with the description that they posted. Be careful where you walk, or else you might no-clip yourself out of reality. Now, this spun the incredible rabbit hole that is the Backrooms. The Backrooms by itself doesn't have an official, figure or look. It's all made up. But there are a few levels that pretty much everybody in the community will agree on that it's the official look. But since it's the Backrooms, there is no official look. Everything itself is community made. The Backrooms itself was community made. There was no official copyright to the Backrooms itself besides Kane Pixels. Kane Pixels' universe goes off of that wikidot, especially the lobby, aka Level 0. The Level 0 itself is that image, that eerie image of the yellow tinted hallway. Speaking of the look, I think it's safe to say that we can move on to the next section. The figure or the look of the Backrooms. What you see on the screen right now is Level 0's look, like the look of levels of the lobby, per se. This look was inspired from the 4chan post, and because of that 4chan post, it's what sprung the Backrooms to life, which led to its levels of various numbers and sizes. The size of each level in the Backrooms is rumored to be around 4 times the natural length of the entire world. That applies to each level, which makes it even harder to navigate, even harder to find anybody. And that is to say, if anybody even made it with you. Or if anybody's even there with you. If not somebody, then something. Which means you're never alone. Sorry. So the Backrooms by itself is itself a horrifying a horrifying idea, a horrifying concept. especially with its levels getting constant, almost constant rewrites on the Wikidot and almost a never-ending plane of existence. You can't really tell where you're going because it's the backrooms. The entire thing is just a giant maze. That's why people refer to like huge mazes as like, "Am I stuck in the backrooms?" or something like that. But Kane's universe works differently. Kane doesn't have the same levels that the Wikidot has. The Wikidot has various levels of various sizes. Now, how Kane's universe works is insanely different. His universe sticks to pretty much the first level, aka the lobby, and it branches off from that one level. Since nothing itself in the backrooms is canon, and since this is Kane's universe, he can do whatever he wants with it. Props to him. With a small rundown of Kane's universe out of the way, or how it looks, I think it's time we move on to the next section of this video. The mechanics of the backrooms vary on which level you're on, but there is always one simple mechanic that each level follows in its in its entirety. Each level follows the simple no-clip mechanic, where if you no-clip in the right area, you will enter a different level or enter the backrooms to begin with, which is fairly simple, But there are entities on some levels, most levels, which make it very dangerous to decide if you want to stay or if you want to keep going. The mechanics of each entity or each level can be described through their Wikidot on the Backrooms Wikidot page. But for Kane's Backrooms, it's a little different. We actually experience what the entities do inside of his backrooms, which that in on itself is very interesting. What you see on screen right now are the entities listed on the Backrooms Wikidot page and their names. Descriptions are on the Wikidot page if you want to ever go look at those. Link in the description. I'll leave Kane's channel down there as well if you want to go see his stuff. Highly recommend that you do. With the general mechanics of the backrooms and a little show of the entities that are inside of the backrooms, I think it's time we move on to the final section of this video. For the final section of this video, aka the last section, or just whatever you want to call it, there's one topic that we haven't gone over yet, which is the entire point of the video. Why is the backrooms so horrifying? The backrooms by itself is a horrifying concept, which would lead others to think that it's just, oh, the concept's horrifying. No. How I see the backrooms is an endless maze of just death. That's kind of it. That's pretty much all that I see the backrooms is, and I'm sure others would agree. And don't get me wrong, the concept by itself is horrifying, but the community enhanced that concept and made it even more terrifying. They made what was good even better. And I'm very impressed by that. So, to wrap up this video, the concept, the entities, the entire aspect of the backrooms, the entire backrooms, all of it, every subdivision, every fan-made part of it, every VHS tape that was ever conceived for the backrooms, made just for the backrooms, all of it's horrifying. Not all of it. Some of it's just a joke. Those that aren't a joke are very well made and have been serving their purpose for a while. Now, I thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.